Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net and it is Thursday the 6th of August. Thanks again for watching. This is your look ahead video. And a reminder that through August we're collecting funds for Macmillan. It's our charity for the year, and we ask you if you are using WeatherWeb to make a donation towards Macmillan. You can do it through our Just Giving page at justgiving.com/weatherweb, but you can also do it via text message as well. You just send the message WWEB99 and then the amount you want to give. So we suggest perhaps £10 or why not even £20 to 70070, and you then donate straight away from your mobile phone. Thank you to the lots of you who have already donated, and it's great to know that you're supporting such a good cause. But there are many who haven't done so yet, and I know lots of you have emailed to say you will do so. It's just a case of getting onto one of your personal computers to be able to do it, because so many of you view it via smartphones and iPads and other tablets now that you just want to get onto the desktop at home to do it. So thanks for that, thanks for your pledges, and if you haven't given yet, then please do so. Okay, next week the high pressure's given us a bit of a run around next week. It does look as if it's going to be building in, but it's certainly not going to be a tidy high by any means. This is the chart for Tuesday from the GFS. You see the ridge just building in across the country there. What it also shows though is bits and pieces of rain around, look, so not entirely dry. And then as we go on to Wednesday, yeah, the high is building in, but thundery low developing across France, pushing this thundery rain northwards. Wednesday for most though is dry, it's warm, the best of the sunshine out towards the west, but then that thundery rain tracking northwards as we head into Thursday, look, coming up eastern parts of the country. More western areas tending to stay dry with further spells of sunshine, fine as well across Scotland. But by Friday, seeing the start of a breakdown getting into the west. The showers here that you see probably just toppling over from the east, moving their way further westwards. So a more mixed day on Friday, particularly later. And it sets us up for a more unsettled weekend. So a brief spell of better weather is on the way. As always, Gary has the details for the next few days in our fast forecast. In the Pacific Ocean, the super typhoon Sudol is looking like this, expected to head in a west-northwesterly direction straight over Taiwan over the coming days. The latest predictions looking like this, actually making landfall across Taiwan somewhere tomorrow morning, and really bringing some very strong winds. It's going for 140 knots tomorrow evening as it crosses Taiwan. I should say actually it's tomorrow evening it's going to hit, not tomorrow morning. So bringing gusts up to 140 knots, so 150 miles per hour. Certainly a major system. Close to home, it's Thursday, and so the JMA latest ideas have been released. This is the week 1 forecast, which takes us up to next Thursday. So this taking us up to the 13th of August. Goodness me, halfway through August next Thursday. Builds the ridge off towards the east, look, trough off towards the west. There's the trough, there's the ridge. We get more of a southerly flow. So it's trying to get that high off towards the east of the country, but brings the trough in towards the west next week. It's kind of seeing the idea of that breakdown coming in from the west after a briefer spell of higher pressure. So it's sort of in agreement with the GFS. And by week 2, it's still got the high off towards the east. This will be from the 14th through until the 20th of August. Still got the ridge off towards the west. Still got the trough, look, sorry, the ridge towards the east. Still got the trough off towards the west. So it's kind of just trying to give the impression that the high hangs on towards the east. It may be that we stay with a south or southeasterly flow, that conditions actually become fairly warm during this spell. Off towards the east and the south, and probably dry conditions towards the east, but always this threat of thundery rain coming in from the south and more western parts tending to stay unsettled. And I've been kind of talking about the story of higher pressure getting in towards the end of the month. Well, this is weeks 3 and 4, so this is from the 21st of August through until the 4th of September, and it really shows higher than normal heights towards the east. Trough, yes, out in the Atlantic, but generally near a normal heights across the UK. So it's not really going for much of a large area of high pressure at the end of the month, but I guess the fact that that's there is significant off towards the east, but it tries to push the trough in the west back a little bit further westwards. So it's certainly not going for the idea of high pressure. It's trying to keep us into very similar conditions. At the moment, I'm going to stick with the idea of high pressure being in at the end of August, early part of September. Not a high smack over the top of us by any means. So we're not talking about glorious days of autumn sunshine. I think probably what we may well look towards is 3 or 4 dry days, then an odd bit of rain, then some dry days again. It may follow a very similar pattern to the one that we've been in, where these weak fronts have come through and spoilt things a little bit, but haven't ruined things too much. Well, at least until those systems came through at the end of July, which of course gave more unsettled conditions. I think generally it is an improvement, but you'd probably give it a 7 out of 10 rather than a gloriously fantastic spell of weather at the end of the month. But of course, I'll keep you informed throughout as to developments and what we're thinking for the end of the month and for September. Private clients, you've already received your ideas for autumn, and we'll be putting some more ideas on here at WeatherWeb as well very soon. Now, you can subscribe to us at WeatherWeb, but you can get a notification of when the videos are updated. You just subscribe through YouTube, and that will alert you as to when the videos are updated, or send an email through to this address, generalweather-subscribe@weatherweb.net, and we'll send the notifications through to you when this video is updated. Okay, I'll leave you with that for now. Please don't forget your Macmillan donations, but whatever you're doing, keep the sun shining. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to tell your friends about us, and bye for now.